Hi everyone, I'm Zoe, the owner of Flat Out, and I'd like to introduce to you the concept of a flat out drink water hose. Before I do that, let's talk about a traditional caravan hose. It's big and bulky. It's stiff. It often gets tangled. You've got to try and shove it into a hose bag. For the stiff ones, when you lay it out, those rings can present a trip hazard. And also it makes it really hard to drain. So when you pack it away, there's water left inside your hose. And if you leave it there for a couple months and then you get it back out, goodness knows what that water is like and the inside of your hose. Most traditional caravan hoses are made out of PVC and they only meet the AS 2070 standards, which doesn't have an allowance for antimicrobial growth. So if you do leave water sitting in there, there is a chance of bacteria, mold and other things developing inside your hose. I've actually experienced this firsthand with a hose on one of my campers. This is where Flat Out comes in. This is the Flat Out drink water hose. This is the 7.5 metre unit. Here's the equivalent. Starters, ours is a lot smaller and a lot tidier. It's a miniaturised fire hose with a drink water safe liner. The outer jacket is polyester. It's UV stable, it's got anti-mold inhibitors on it, and it's got a pressure rating that's about 3 times mains pressure for working, and burst pressure is much higher, so it's a very safe hose to use to feel comfortable outdoors. The brass fittings add to the longevity and the pressure rating as well. They are 12 mil standard to fit on any of the usual parts that you can buy at the hardware store, and the inner lining is made from polyurethane. Now, polyurethane is what they make medical tubing out of. It doesn't require BPA additives, elasticizers to make it flexible, which is why it's so good for taste use, because we know that it doesn't have anything that can leach back into the water. We do always recommend that you season your hose when you first get it to flush out any residue from manufacturing processes. Yet this hose has been designed to be water safe, ongoing, won't grow bacteria if you pack it away wet, and that gives you that feeling of safety and security with using your hose, as well as a beautiful user-friendly system that has made Flat Out what it is today for providing you such an amazing product. Using this drink water hose is so much better. All you need to do is grab one end and click it onto the tap. That's the standard 12 mil fitting. It will snap onto the standard fittings in Australia. Put it on the tap and then walk away. When you get to the other end, everything lines up for you to click the hose out naturally. Put the multi-reel away in storage and use the hose as normal. We've deliberately made our system modular so that you can just use the hose that you need. If your shorter length hose doesn't fit, you can join an extension on. We have 2.5 metre extensions. You can carry 2 7.5 metre hoses, and we also have a 12.5 metre length. We have lots of versatility, so you're only getting out and using what you need. If you do have a longer hose and the tap is quite close, it's very easy to work with the excess length. Simply make a few loops about this big or larger. Under pressure, the hose will go solid like a fire hose, and you can just the pressure will force out any little kinks that form in there, and once it's round, it'll stay round. You shove those loops underneath the van, which will keep any water that's sitting in there nice and cool, and it will also reduce any potential trip hazards back to the tap. Packing up is the fun part. Step 1, detach the hose from the tap and the van, straighten it out so that the water has somewhere to go and that gravity can do its work in draining most of the water out of your hose. Go do the awning or something in the meantime so that you don't have to wait. Step 2, grab your multi-reel out of storage, line up the gap with the guides, click the high end of your hose in. I'm going to start winding, and at a van park I would just walk my way back up towards the other end of the hose. Any remaining water will be squeezed out of the hose as you wind it up. Step 3, pack it away, Tangle-Free, ready for next time. You also stayed clean and dry while you packed it up, which is another amazing bonus of the Flat Out gear. Multi-reels protect the outside of your product when you're driving around. They stack together to save you even more room, so now I have 6 metres of silage and 7.5 metres of drink water hose in just this much room. I'm Zoe, owner of Flat Out, an Aussie family business since 2001. We hope that you enjoy the Flat Out drink water hose. Thanks for being part of our journey.